The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Boise State Broncos, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the California Golden Bears. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Broncos will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Cal's offense takes the field. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Second down, he'll throw it. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush, and you cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front seven, and they register a sack early here on only the second play of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
And the Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Boise State's offense will take the field for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Wants to fire on second down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Broncos.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on third down to avoid doing it again. Rushes on him. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Out of the gun. The running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Webb. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. He's looking to throw. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll run play action. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bland. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Bringing the heat. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Running into the open space. There he goes.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you start a game in the first quarter and you show me I will run my quarterback like you did here, it makes me defend the whole field. It makes me a lot more nervous. You can tell this quarterback will be a threat.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback.
Touchdown, Cal! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Red pass, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Motion from the wide receiver. He leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Shaw. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Golden Bears are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Backed up now, here's second and long. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the misconnection on third down. The Golden Bears will punt it away on fourth down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Takes a hit as he fires. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught over the middle. It's Harbor. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He'll set up to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Harbor. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a third and long. Wants to throw again. He's going to throw deep right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Brought down at the 30 on the return, and this defense has set them up in scoring position.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Off play action. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Pressure coming. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Second down, they'll go to the air. A little screen to the running back. Plows through the defense. Breaks into the open. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
The Golden Bears line it up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boise State ready to send out that offense. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 4 wideout set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Broncos decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Bland. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Off the play fake. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in, it's Bland. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Golden Bears have moved it inside the 20. Going to the ground. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he makes the extra point. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lincoln. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll do it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They go to the ground. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They punt it away on 4th down. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Snagged in the middle. It's Morton. That should be the final play of the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They'll open the second half with a run. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Finds his back in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Webb. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. This time they'll go to the running game. Turning it on. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Right back to the well. Quick spin on the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. They'll run for it. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Back to the ground game on the left. Sweet cut there. He now has 61 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Now the play fake. He's got him in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harbor. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. The Broncos will punt this one away. Let's see what he can do with it. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Here's the handoff. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
This offense is high octane, boy. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boise State ready to send out that offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Farmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Shaw. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just a little off. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Bland. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Jumped on top of the pile. High the chains now on 2nd and long. It's a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on second down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. From the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Broncos will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll give it to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Hauls it in. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. The Golden Bears line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Power football with the run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Webb. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Running back searching for a hole. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's looking deep. It's complete. Touchdown, Golden Bear. And the stomping has commenced.
Salt into a wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Boise State, 21.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. It's complete. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Running to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock. Didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
California Golden Bears will take over 1st and 10.
The give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Golden Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Gore. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
They'll back them up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. The play action fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the 2nd play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Finding open areas. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Harbor. Knocked down for the tackle. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Caught near the sticks. It's Harbor. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Gets it out fast. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give out of the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Finds him out of the backfield. And he never had a chance to pick up the 1st down. Knocked out of bounds, and they'll give up the ball. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. And he took it right down to the wire. Final game of the season, but they are now bowl eligible, and they can cash in on those extra practices and bonding time.
It's really a great moment. Like, he worked so hard. And listen, this team, the season didn't go exactly how they wanted it to go, but to end on a high note is really good. And yes, Palmer, talking about those moments, the free vacation, the hotel, the new spot, the new things you get to do, the practice is fine, but extra time with your boys.
No doubt about it. Memories that will last a lifetime. The bowl experience is something today in the college football playoff that gets overlooked a lot, but it still means so much to these players. They worked so hard this offseason. You're right. It was a roller coaster of a season on the field, but they got the win here at the very end of the season to earn that trip.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.